Did the video start?
Did you hear something?
I think so.
Doesn't seem to be moving.
Is it now?
Uh-oh.
Well, is
it stuck?
TC, go check the crystals. How's that crystal looking?
It's not good.
Oh man, I gotta call Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe? Yeah man, the video's not starting. The continuum's stuck. Can you get a crystal here quick? Awesome, he's on his way. TC's in engineering. Plug that baby in.
Do it.
All right, good. Put it in over here. Okay, it's spooling up.
Look at that, I'm right on the tree. Yeah, that 8081.
I've had to come off into light synchronous orbit because it's just, I don't know about you, but I've dug a lot of great sounding trash today.
Me too.
Somebody's here. Enter!
Who it is?
Hey.
Hey! TC!
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Ran into Donnie Bailey.
Whoa!
Well, the corner of the stone wall is right there. The cell hole's over there, but this is a nice piece, nice and flat. And I think right off the bat, I got myself a big old dandy button. See it right here? Yep, that's what it should be. Oh, hey. No, wait a minute. Part of a ribbon? That's got fancy all the way around it there. And I can't make out if it says something. Don't know.
Keebs. The new thing is, I don't even film an intro till I get a culture. It just sways the day. Get an 80 signal. I can see it. Here it is. It's a CROTAL bell. In rough shape, but that's an old one. All right, very good. Here we go. Start of the day. It's myself and Keebs at a cellar hole, of course, and we're off to a good start. Stay tuned. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
Walked right in, dug a CROTAL bell, and then swung till my arm was sore.
Yeah. Comfortably numb.
So, here we go. Off to the next site, wherever that may be. Well, we got this area. It's now open space, recreation land, but it's massive. We had indication that there was a site out here. And I just walked through probably a mile of cut woods, where it's very common that a lot of this land that becomes public gets logged. That's how they get money for it. Walking and walking and walking, you can see this is an old path. And as soon as I get up into the area, everything changes. And then I see a few signs. First big sign is that's the first chunk of wall I came to. And you can see up in there they logged, so it's probably an old field, an old farm field. They tend to be the best for logging for these guys. Then the other thing I saw, look at this little imprint that's rock lined. And then, as you can see, as soon as you get up in here, look how different everything is. Changes. I saw that chunk of wall up there.
Oh yeah.
Hole right there.
Did dig it up some now.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's hope this place is prosperous. Wow, look at this. Crazy. Nice, and here's another thing. This is only the second time I've actually seen one of these still at a cellar hole. The boot scraper. Right outside the front door. And there's my culture. It's the center part of an umbrella slide.
The old wall, cellar hole, barn, cow path, oxen shoe. Dang it.
It's been about 20 minutes and I've dug probably 20 pieces of sheet metal, but I just dug this. Don't know what it is. It's all caked in dirt, so let's brush it off together and see what it is. You know, it's something. That's the exciting report. Back to swinging.
Now that's quite interesting. That's a, I don't know, like a cider keg spigot that would go into this right here. Would go into the barrel or whatever. Top would be there. There's a bottom there too, so it swivels. But that's where you would hang your cup or whatever, and it would pour out there. So that's kind of an interesting find.
Solid brass. Door lock, I think that's a striker plate. Now see, this is the difference between a site that has been occupied late up into the early 1900s and a colonial site that was abandoned before the 1850s. I got another great signal. Check it out. And the big deal is, if you were at a site that had been abandoned for a couple hundred years, if you heard a signal like that, there's no doubt it's gonna be something good. But when you're dealing with a place like this that's got all kinds of different metals, especially sheet metal, it's everywhere. But we got another signal, so we're gonna dig it. Oh, we got bingo. See, I figured if I psyched myself down enough, eventually I'd find something, you know, fancy. And cellar hole's about 100 feet in that direction. That's that little line square I was telling you. So I was thinking coming over here, obviously they had something going on, but it's not as trashy as the hole. All right. And that baby's large. All right, excellent. Got the bingo, right? Well, here's the thing about the continuum. It is 3 months after me digging that coin. And in the last 3 months, it's been marinating in oil. I haven't looked at it. I dumped it in there and let it sit for this moment. Everybody's in the shack right now, so I'm gonna bring it in and let them extract it, and let's see what this coin is. Hey, you're all here.
Hi.
Hey.
Guess what? Thunder Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you were watching, but I just dug a bingo.
I saw it.
Yeah, Keebs and I had a brutal day of walking and digging trash. So, for the excitement of video purposes, 3 months ago, or roughly a minute and a half ago, I just dug this. It's been sitting in oil, soaking. And I actually 3 months ago planned this to save it for you guys to extract it and figure out what it is. You gotta love the continuum for this stuff, right? So,
I just hope J-Mo doesn't drink that again.
you know what? He could put that right in the washer, juice and all. All right, let's do this.
I don't know who wants to. I already know what it is.
Me too.
It's a coin.
Queen.
There it is, the case solver.
Son of a.
I'm good at this.
Beauty, eh? Oh, dude, you're gonna wipe the date off. So it's a matron head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see some detail from up here.
20.
Bingo.
30, 20.
We're just calling out numbers, and
No,
then
it's a
Charlie will be like,
20,
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
it.
1829.
Is the loofah a giveaway, or
Reminds me of my childhood cooking popcorn on the stove.
anybody seen Lou?
He's on the drum stool.
Is he?
It's still good.
I can't read that.
On it too.
Right. Is that hemp?
It's belly button.
Is that a loincloth?
Yeah.
Do you already know?
I know. I never looked at it. I literally threw it in the oil and
Was
said,
it-
"I'm gonna wait until production time to take it out."
Was it a mess when you threw it in there?
It was caked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was a large cent, but
Right.
there was always that outskirt chance it could be Chuck E. Cheese token or something.
Namco.
Namco, right?
With Pac-Man on it.
Or Fun World.
Yeah.
I think a Chuck E. Cheese coin is literally the first thing I ever found on my AT Pro.
Oh, or I thought you had that gold doubloon there. Or remember?
The Spanish gold.
What is that?
That was hilarious. Yeah, I sent him a picture. Look what I found. He's like, "What the? Is that a gold coin?"
Dude,
Flip it upside down.
classic story. Buys the machine, goes out to the end of the parking lot. I found gold. I just got this thing. It works.
Out in the parking lot, outside the store, I bought the machine.
Right, they're out there seeding the thing with Chuck E. Cheese tokens. That's probably what was in the location before the sports store.
No doubt.
So we just recently watched the Continental Farm episode.
Oh yeah, but we did do that.
Yeah, we did do that.
We did.
And I had mentioned to you, right now in our current day timeline, this is actually the 2-year anniversary this weekend of episode 58, Dig with the Wind. So after the Continental Farm dig, Keebs and I were talking about how we had such a great day with Dig with the Wind. We hadn't been there in 2 years. We're going back.
Right now?
Yeah, we're going back for a recap. You guys watch that, and then we shall return.
Adios.
So, the theme of the year has been recaps. How long has it been for this one?
1 year,
2 years.
2 years. So, how many months?
2 years and 2 weeks.
Two weeks. Wow.
So, all right, here we are. Entering the back square. Machines go on, and we'll put them down.
That's not my alarm clock. This is pretty weird. Had to stop. It was like a beautiful nickel signal. It was like, maybe I'll try it. But as you can hear, I pinpointed it accurately. It's a shotgun shell. When I pinpointed it, it was like right onto it and won't let go. Huh.
Swung up to the hole, and just as I thought, with my culture, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, the signal was a 42 to 45. And, you know, a couple of years ago, might just not have desired to dig it, thinking it was a bullet or something. There we go. There's my culture. It's a broken Tomback button. Tomback buttons without shanks, and I know this now, have a tendency to ring up, sometimes not even just in the lower 40s, but in the upper 30s. So there we go. What a difference having some time and experience behind you can do for results. All right, here we go. All right, well, again, here is a prime example of a signal that is not solid. It's not defined by any particular number, but it is squeaking, and I will now dig this. You gotta dig it. Now, the interesting thing is, before I left today, Ninjen said, find a thimble. The signal I just heard, probably the same as I did a couple years ago, would have sworn it was an SGW just below the surface. I dug a thimble. Awesome. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of signals like this around here. Sound just like shotgun shells. You know, in that mid-50s range. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Real loud. That wasn't more than 2 inches under the ground. Nice.
Not too awfully far down. 4, 5 inches tops. I get this little 2-piece button. It's got some type of design on it, and I swear that, like right in the middle, it looks like maybe a shield. I don't know. It's kind of fragile. It does have the shank, and it's bent over there. Anyways, nice little button. The home site is right over there. This was the barn site right over there. Again, right across the dead road from the cellar hole, that was the barn site, and I just concentrated it out here. I come across this. I mean, it was like walking along, minding my own business, and I start hitting crazy signals. What it turns out is it's a slight bottle dump. Get a few interesting things. This bottle, you can see the seam goes. Here's the seam. Goes all the way to the top, right there. So it's not that old. Yet it was a church key opening. It wasn't a twist off. And it's probably beer. I don't think that's a hard liquor. You get all these that have screw tops, and they're old enough so that the screw tops are probably just coming into their own, because you have that one that's a pop top. This is a milk bottle and definitely had nothing, you know, but probably cardboard there, and you lift up the little tab and pop it off. You can squeeze it back on there if you wanted to. And this Puritan bean pot, they sold that angle right. There we go. Puritan. Original Dutch oven baked beans. Yeah, well, back to detecting.
Well, it's been a while. Started out, broken tomback, thimble.
Oh, wow.
So Keebs is in the square across from the sites, the cellar holes that is.
Yeah, I actually started down on that side and worked all the way up around through here.
Wow, that sun is this far from the horizon, so I want to go up to that older site. There's a cellar hole just up the ways that's older. So tickle that a bit. We only got a few hours today. Wavy, huh?
What the heck?
We'll see what happens. That's what I like about this site. Look at that tree. Dead center in the middle of that hole. And we know from reading stuff in the local history, this site's been abandoned about 200 years. So even if we don't find anything, it's just cool to be out here. Well, there's my culture for this spot. That's an escutcheon plate, and I'm guessing it's from a keyhole cover. Very nice. Even the smallest little bits of relics are great when we dig them out of these sites, because this is our local history. These sites are ancient, you know, when it comes to American history, so awesome.
Well, from what I remember, a couple of years ago, 2 years, 2 weeks, they had a lot of these here. And yeah, pony, riding horse maybe.
Well, as you can see by the tree behind me, I'm inside the footprint of where the home stood. Just got a real scratchy signal in the upper 60s. Just wanted to see what it was. It's a quiet hole. Barely even popped the ground open, and there's something peeking out. Look at that. Thinking dandy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that is a dandy with a capital D. Nice. And look at, I just stuck my shovel in, because this is rock right here, so I was gonna scrape it off the top so it didn't sink too low because of all the rocks. Well, I just stood up. There's my hole, right? Same signal right next to it. Keebs is coming over to observe. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a match.
Oh, wow.
Nice, with the fancy on it. Look at that. With shankage.
Yeah, beauty.
Now, as I was saying, when we started out today, 2 years ago, that may have been a signal people just avoided because it sounded like sheet metal.
Yeah.
But being that this hole is so quiet, you gotta dig everything.
Yep.
All right, so the sun is going down. Keebs is about 50 feet away from the hole, and he's got something.
I'm thinking there's a coin. I stopped dead in my tracks on this one.
Oh, you need that, huh? Oh, yeah.
No, that's a button.
Oh, it's a broken tomback.
Oh.
That's why this signal.
Oh, but look at the size. It's a baby tomback.
A broken baby tomback. Any kind of fool could see.
Wow.
Wow, nice shank.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I've been summoned again. He's got a signal right next to that tree. Now, we're going to show it to you on his XP Deus, and then we'll show it to you on the AT Gold.
All right, so now it's tight. Yeah, this coil, you don't have to have the little coil on to actually get up next to a tree. Look at that, I'm right on the tree. Strong, both ways. I can climb the tree and still get the same thing, 83.
81 that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 8081. For me, that can go a lot of ways. It can go copper.
Yeah.
Clad dime is an 81,
Yeah.
but sometimes so isn't the silver, so
Yeah. Or it could be a CROTAL.
could be a large piece of brass manufactured. Either way, I'm excited to see what it is because it sounds good.
Split finish this so we can see it as it comes out of the ground if it's right there.
Oh no, is it stapled animal?
I think it might be.
It's a friggin' rivet.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh man.
Nice brass rivet.
Yeah.
Well.
That was exciting for a few minutes.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Ran into Donnie Bailey.
Whoa.
Guy gets around.
He does. Who's it from?
Scott Sparks
Scott Sparks.
from Peru.
Ring ring. Bell call.
Oh,
What caliber is that? 22?
Gotta be.
Hello, Stealth Rigger.
Just a little package of appreciation for all the hours of enjoyment you have given me from watching your videos.
Hope you all enjoy some of my favorite treats. Also enclosed are a couple of packages for Lou. Don't eat those.
Joe.
Thank you again. It would be awesome to someday meet everyone and maybe do some digging. Keep the videos coming. Your friend and dirty brother,
Oh.
Scott Sparks.
P.S. Your spoon tosses have inspired me to do something a little different with this amazing utensil.
We had our first annual spoon shoot at the gun range. 100 yards, freehand.
Nice.
How weird is that you get to read that? Pew, pew. Scott Sparks, your name will be there.
Right next to this astounding piece of history right here, known as the Just Bob spoon.
That's a sugar spoon.
I got loose snacks. 6-gun chili mixins.
Oh.
Because that's what it's going to sound like.
Does it come with Sherman?
Oh, Keebs.
Yeah.
Is there a pair?
Brownie brittle.
Is there any baby wipes in there for that chili?
Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel around.
Oh, bacon jerky.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even waiting.
Keebler cookies.
Keebler.
Cigars.
Oh, large sticks too.
Nice.
This guy went all out, man. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Keep watching and
Lou says, meow.
right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You keep watching. We'll keep watching. And...
All those leaves are brown. So I'm looking at this button. I'm going to switch this over. How do you do that? Oh.
We'll let the suspension get you for a bit. We'll be back on that one.
Yeah, it started out with the Cab Calloway. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold.
Well, how do you know it's a Thursday when you're watching a show that's loosely based around metal detecting and the first thing to come out of the ground
Spoon.
is a spoon? That's right, that's Pistol Pete. You're watching Stealth Diggers. Hope you all enjoyed that. See you next week. Till then, stay young. I'll always keep them guessing. Smoking Joe?
Smoke them if you got them.
Stay fancy.
Enjoy the ride.
Shoot true.
Swing beat dig.
I'm good.
Long live the Constitutional Republic. God bless America. And
Live free or die.
I can't throw my line out. Just so you know, I can't throw my line out because it's the end of Henry's line.
We've noticed that the last few episodes. You're kind of stumped.
Oh, that's my line.
Bob's brain can't handle another line, is what he's trying to say.
Can't modify.
All right, so as the continuum is crazy, we actually have to stay here, but go back to opening a package here.
That's weird.
It is weird. We kind of missed it, but
Is it gonna hurt?
it might hurt. So from here to there, and then we'll be back here. Let's go open that package.
Do it.
No, we're going back to a package opening that we
We're talking about opening a package.
That we already did.
already did.
That was
Bob,
confusing.
Bob, don't worry. I'm confused too.
That's right. You won't be there. You won't be there, but you will be back here. So if you want to just hang out while we go back there.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think it's 18.
All right, man. I hope. Thanks for standing by. I hope that wasn't too bad for you. We're gonna leave. So, guess what? Thunder Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.